It's 2 a.m. You're half asleep, everything's quiet, and then sharp claws hit your ankle. You jerk your foot back, but she's gone in a second. You're left lying there, confused, wondering what just happened. Just being playful, right? But here's what most cat owners never realize. That wasn't random, that was hunting. And here's the part that should make you pause. This instinct doesn't turn off even when she's curled up peacefully next to you. It's still there. If you don't understand what's triggering it, you'll keep getting attacked and won't even know why. You might think your cat is fully domesticated, but her brain still runs like a hunter. Cats didn't evolve like dogs. Dogs learned to work with humans, but cats didn't need us to survive. And in many ways, they still don't. They are solitary, silent, and built to hunt anything that moves. Even though your cat lives comfortably in your home now, that part of her brain never left. Here's what most cat owners get completely wrong. Feeding your cat does not replace hunting. You can fill her bowl, watch her eat, and then see her fall asleep right beside you. But that hunting system is still running in the background. That's because it's not driven by hunger, it's driven by instinct. And instinct doesn't care who you are. It doesn't recognize owner. It responds to movement. The strange part is that most of the time, you're the one triggering it. The hidden system. There's a pattern behind every attack, and you've seen it before. You just didn't realize what you were looking at. It's the same system your cat runs automatically, without thinking. It's called the hunting sequence. And once you recognize it, you can't unsee it. It begins the moment something moves. Her eyes lock onto the target, and her body goes completely still, as if she's waiting for the perfect moment. Then, in a split second, she explodes into action. Pounce, grab, bite. Here's what most people don't realize. Once that sequence starts, it doesn't slow down or pause. It's driven to finish. And in that moment, you're not her owner anymore, which means the next time your cat attacks your feet or suddenly jumps onto your hand, it's not random. You're simply the thing that moved. One ankle attack. It always starts the same way. Your foot moves across the floor or shifts under the blanket. Small, fast, unpredictable movements. To you, it's nothing, but to her, that's prey. The moment that movement registers, her brain takes over. There's no thinking, no hesitation, just instinct, and then, in a split second, the attack happens. Claws, teeth, and she's gone. Every time this happens, it isn't random, it's triggered. Your feet become the target because they move the most and react the fastest. They behave exactly like something trying to escape. So her brain keeps choosing them, not because she's being bad, but because you're activating her hunting instinct. Here's the part most people miss. You can't remove that instinct, but you can redirect it. Give her something better to hunt, not a wand to, or anything that moves, resists, and allows her to catch it. She needs something she can complete the hunting sequence on, because if she can't finish it there, she'll keep finishing it on you, and your ankles will keep paying the price. The stare. It usually looks harmless. Your cat is just staring at you, sitting still, not moving, just watching. It feels normal, almost passive, but that moment isn't as simple as it seems. She's not just looking at you, she's tracking you, and the longer she stares, the closer you are to triggering something. Watch carefully next time. Her eyes don't wander, they lock in. If your hand moves or your foot shifts, her gaze follows it perfectly. There's no blinking, no distraction, just pure focus. This is the part of the hunting sequence that most people miss. The quiet fade. Nothing appears to be happening, but everything is lining up. That stare isn't passive, it's preparation. Once that focus locks in, you're already part of the sequence. It doesn't take much after that. A small movement, a sudden shift, and then you already know what comes next. That's your window to act. Interrupt it, grab a toy, and move it away from your body, giving her something else to lock onto, because if you don't, you're the target she's already lining up. 3. The night count. It usually happens at night when everything's quiet and you're completely relaxed. You're under the blanket, half asleep, not paying attention to anything, and then your foot moves just slightly. That's all it takes, because under that blanket, your movement doesn't look human anymore. It looks like something hiding, something small, something trying to escape, and your cat's brain reacts instantly. There's no pause in that moment, just instinct. The fact that you're asleep doesn't matter, because in that moment, you're not a person, you're movement, and movement under a blanket is even more tempting. That's what starts the hunt. It feels like she's just being annoying, waking you up for no reason, but your cat is actually responding to a perfect prey signal. Hidden movement, soft cover, no resistance, the ideal setup. And here's the part that hits most owners. You were asleep, and her brain was hunting. That's why it keeps happening, night after night, until you change one thing. That's why the fix starts before you even go to sleep. Play with her, let her chase, let her pounce, let her finish the sequence. once, then feed her, because in her brain, the cycle is simple: hunt, catch, eat, sleep. If you complete that cycle for her, those 3 a.m. attacks usually stop. But if you don't, your feet under that blanket will keep triggering the hunt for the sudden bite. This one feels different. You're not moving fast, and you're not under a blanket. You're just sitting there, petting your cat. She's purring, leaning into your hand, and out of nowhere, she bites you. It feels like there was no warning and no reason. But this isn't hunting. This is an overload. What most people don't realize is that your cat has a limit, and it's lower than you think. She also expects you to notice it. The same touch that felt good a second ago can suddenly feel like too much, and when that threshold is crossed, her nervous system reacts instantly, not as a choice, but as a reflex. The bite isn't aggression, it's a stop signal. And if you look closely, it was never actually out of nowhere. The signs were there: a slight tail flick, ears turning back, a subtle tension in the body, small signals that are easy to miss. Then you cross the line, and her body reacts for her. That's why this moment feels so confusing. One second she's enjoying it, and the next she bites you. But here's the truth most owners need to hear: she didn't switch moods, and it wasn't betrayal, it was an overload. Once you understand that, everything changes. The fix isn't to stop petting her, it's to stop before she has to stop you. Watch the signals, learn her limit, and respect that threshold. When you do, the bites usually disappear. If you ignore it, she'll keep reminding you, harder every time. After everything you've just seen, it's easy to start thinking, wait, is my cat actually dangerous? But here's the part most people get wrong. Love and hunting don't cancel each other out. They exist together in the same brain. Your cat didn't stop being a hunter, she just chose to live with you. The same instincts are still there, the same system that activates instantly, but now it's paired with trust. That's what makes this so fascinating. When your cat curls up next to you, when she purrs, when she follows you around, that's real, but so is the instinct. And once you understand both, your cat stops feeling unpredictable and starts making sense. Not simple, but precise. Not random, but designed. So what do you actually do with all of this? You can't turn the instinct off, but you can control where it goes. Give your cat a daily outlet, something that moves, something she can chase, something she can actually catch. That's what her brain is trying to complete. And at night, don't wait for the problem to drain the energy before it builds. Play with her before bed. Let her hunt, then feed her. Follow that natural cycle: hunt, catch, eat, sleep, and those random attacks start to disappear. And one more thing, don't punish it, redirect it, because she's not misbehaving, she's completing a system. So no, this doesn't make your cat dangerous. It makes her exactly what she was designed to be, a hunter who chose you. And when you understand that, everything changes. She doesn't switch between loving you and hunting. She carries both at the same time. And once you see that, you'll never look at your cat the same way again. Now I'm curious, what does your cat do most? Ankle attacks, the stare, night pounces, or sudden bites? Drop the number in the comments.